Art and soul, art, soul, art and soul, art, yeah, soul, art and soul, art, soul, art and soul.
This week on Art and Soul, join me as I hang out with Gertrude of Trudie Arts and Craft. This is Art and Soul. Let's go. Hi, welcome to Art and Soul. My name is Melissa Aouad and I'm here with Trudie of Trudie Arts and Craft. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You're doing well, looking nice and bright.
Thank you so much, and thanks for having me on the show as well.
No problem. I'm excited because you're a young entrepreneur. You work with textiles and you work with recyclable materials to make your products, to make your goods. I want to get straight into it. Why? Why recyclable materials? Like, what inspired you? Just take me to the beginning of that first time when you were like, I can really make good use of this.
Okay. A very good afternoon to our viewers and listeners. Well, I've always been an advocate and a staunch supporter of the environmental friendly processes of doing things. So if you've realized, our environment is even struggling, the planet is struggling to accommodate all of us as humans. How much more our waste? So being curious and someone who would want to try something new all the time, I got fascinated with how I can also contribute my quota to solving the environmental pollution issues we have. You know, of late we've had so many recordings on global warming and the rest. And it's also a result of some of this waste that we dump in our landfills because most of them are not biodegradables. So I went out to the market and I realized that the cocoa bean sacks were used for storing and bagging onions. So I got closer to one lady who sells the onion and I felt the sack.
It's called jute.
Jute. Or bellap.
Bellap.
Yes.
Bellap, yes.
Yes. So I got close to her. You know, she thought I was buying her onion, but my curiosity was more geared towards the jute sack. So I started filling it, then I bought a piece to the house. So I washed it and got it into some processes to get it friendly to the skin, because if I'm going to make a bag out of it or any item, it should be friendly. I like to have things that are very comfortable on my skin, so that is what I want my clients to enjoy when the product is made.
So how did you find out about that process? Was it something that you had to read about or did you learn it somewhere? So is it like treating?
Yes.
Treating the material?
Yes.
How did you learn to do that?
Well, I learned how to do that using the internet. So when I got the jute, I knew I can't use it in its raw state. One of the challenges with recycling is you use more effort, you spend more energy working on the material than just going out to buy something new and working with it. So recycling, I would call it upcycling, because with recycling, you don't really add much value to whatever material you are trying to convert into a reusable. But when you upcycle, you are enhancing the value of whatever artifact or material you are working with. So I think in this sphere, I upcycle most of the material.
So we call it upcycling instead of recycling?
Yes, there is just a slight difference between the two words. You can recycle, but it means you have not added much value onto whatever material you want to reuse into making something else. But when you upcycle, then you add more value and taste or class to whatever material you're using. So I went on the internet, I googled jute. First, you have to learn about how it came by, what constitutes in making it, how do they weave the fibers. You know, I studied textile. I'm a textile artist. So already I had a foreknowledge on how the material came about, but I had to Google what processes, you know, every country and how they treat certain kind of materials.
Yeah.
So I have to know which type I'm working with so that I will know how to handle it with the processing. So then I came across some other companies in China, in India, who also use this kind of materials to make bags, doormats, slippers. And I read extensively on how to treat the burlap or jute before I can make it into whatever item I want to make it into. So if you look behind you,
I see one.
Yes, there's a duffel bag purely made with jute.
It's really cool.
Leather.
When did you realize you could make this an art form? When did you realize I can use materials, I can use textiles, merge them together and literally create whatever comes into my mind? Was it from school? What were you exposed to? Was it just strictly your imagination?
Okay. Well, growing up, I had a very fun and exciting childhood. I'm the fifth girl.
Of how many girls?
5.
5 girls?
Yes.
Any boys?
1.
Oh, bless him. Older, younger, in the middle?
Youngest.
So there's 6 of you in total?
Yes, and I'm the fifth girl.
Now I feel sorry for your brother. Oh, that's cool.
Yes, so you know, growing up, we would have a lot of dolls to play with, a lot of toys, because you have 4 big sisters. But I was the only one who wanted to clothe my dolls. My sisters would just play with theirs and leave.
Wait, they'll leave them naked?
Yes.
But you wanted to
I want
put
to
clothes.
change clothes. I want to style your
So you're
hair.
a stylist?
Yes. I do that as
Yes,
well.
it's true, you do.
Yes, I style
you
as
style
well.
brides?
Yes.
Wow.
I style people for any occasion, unisex, male or female.
Wow.
Yes, just contact us and we get it to look good. So that is how everything started for me. So in school, I graduated as the best female student for my faculty, the Faculty of Applied Arts and Technology, because I try to move my hands with whatever I have in my head. You might be knowledgeable, you might read all the books in the world, but if you can't apply the skills you have learned, then it becomes waste.
You've been out of school for 3 years, things. So, you know, you're now fully fledged into your career. But do you find that maybe sometimes, have you ever felt like people don't take you seriously because of your age, or they see your products and then they see you and they're like, oh wow. Has that ever happened to you before?
A lot of times.
Really?
People actually hear your voice and they tell you, can you give the phone to your madam?
Wow.
Yes.
And you're like, I am the madam. Yes. You have an interesting way, or no, let me not say interesting way, you've learned how to work with clients. You've learned how to build the relationship, which is important because you can be as creative as you want to be, but the relationship aspect is also important so that you end up growing a family of clients. Is that how you approach it? Or let us know how you've learned to juggle the making of the products, the resources, and trying to build that relationship with your clients.
Okay. Gluing all this, the resources, the ideas, and the clients together is no easy task at all. I think the only thing I would say that is difficult about entrepreneurship is being able to hold all these individual parts together. All these individual parts are very integral to whichever business or service you run. So to be able to hold part A, part B, and C together and make it a holistic item, it takes just persistence, passion, someone who is gritty, and enthusiasm for the work to get it done. And I think one of the reasons why I have been in business and still running by the grace of God is that I listen to my clients most of the time. You might just not be wrong as the manager or producer. You might not be wrong as the designer. But when the client comes to talk to you, give him or her all the listening ears you can. Because from that conversation, you might just realize you did something wrong that you didn't know you did wrong. So that client will be able to talk to you and you can solve the problem. As an entrepreneur, you're a problem solver.
When we come back from the break, you're going to see how a clutch bag is made from jute, aka burlap. I'm here with Trudie of Trudie Arts and Crafts. You don't want to miss this. We'll be right back.
Soul, art and soul.
Okay, so Gertrude, take us through the steps. Like, what do we have here first of all?
Okay. Well, to be able to make our burlap clutch purse, We need these to get us there.
What do we have?
This stiff.
Stiff?
Yes, to make the fabric more harder.
Firm.
Yeah, you know we are using this African print.
Nice.
Yes. Green is actually my color.
It's your color?
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, we have a giant pair of scissors.
Yes.
Why are they so huge?
For cutting.
But shouldn't you have a small pair?
Because the bellap is heavy, you need something that can tame the
That's true.
strength.
Where's the... This is half a Ghana flag. Okay.
We are missing the black star.
And the green.
So this is the black star.
Okay, nice. So then this is for... This is
PVC.
Okay.
Yes, it's for the lining.
Yes. And we have a pocket here.
Yes. Yeah. Because of time constraints, we fix the packet so that we can move forward.
Efficiency. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one.
Then this is our bellap or jute, your JNA sack or Cossack. Yes. Sorry. You know, it goes through a process called singeing, where the surface flaps are bent off. This has gone through that process, but because it's a natural...
It has a unique smell.
Yes. It's been washed and treated, but still...
No, it smells fine.
Yeah.
Unique. I think that this is really cool because you are showing us very useful, fashionable ways to use this. I think we take this for granted completely.
So many times.
You people that you're throwing away, hey, you are coming to make luxury bag.
Yes.
Okay.
And this are cardboard. You know, the clutch piece is in this shape.
Yes.
So this is like the pattern for the purse. You know, you can rock this on it.
So smart.
So we are just going to put this cardboard on the fabric and bellap to cut out the pattern we want.
Sure. So materials. This is a real arts and crafts.
Yes.
Hell, I'm excited.
Just like our name.
Just like your name.
Yes. And this is our cutter. You know, we'll be fixing the stud. So we need something to perforate holes for us to fix this. Be careful, it's sharp. Should I show you?
Hey, which way is which way? Me, I know knife.
Okay. So it's a bit hardened up there. But when you press here, it comes up from the top. It's just like a knife or a blade.
Make me nervous.
And this is the side of our
Clutch.
Yes, of our purse.
All right, to match. Okay.
This, my best friend, very needed in the studio.
Can I do the honors way?
Yes.
Let me do the honors.
Thank you. I think you need one too.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
We should go for yellow. Or blue. Yeah.
Because
sorry, I don't have orange.
No, this is perfect.
Yes.
Good.
So now we are ready for it.
All ready.
Let me help you.
Thank you. Because you style, remember, she styles.
Thank you.
Okay, then what's this
Then
block?
my pen for marking or a tailor's chalk. If you have
Tailor's
one.
chalk.
Yes, this is quite heavy. You need to eat a lot of banku or fufu for this.
Oh yeah, so
Yes.
it's just for what? No.
For you know, exerting weight on the material whilst you cut it, so that.
But why is this so heavy?
Yes, because it needs to exert pressure.
You can't use a
When
bottle
we
of
start,
water.
you will see.
You can't use a bottle of water.
No, that's too light. So now this is our glue. Our 99 glue, the shoemaker's glue as we popularly know it. So you see type 99.
And these are available in and around Ghana?
Yes, in the markets.
All these materials are available?
Yes, please. And this is the most commonest of it all. I'm sure every mother has it in her kitchen.
So wait, you said onion sack?
Yes.
Or potatoes?
Cocoa.
Cocoa.
Yes.
Yeah, you did say cocoa, but
Yeah.
oh, I thought potatoes go in these.
Yeah, you can store. It can be used, you know, because you know it's very strong. It becomes stronger when it is wet.
See?
Yes.
More science.
So now let's start. We need to first. I already pressed this. You need to press it with an iron. I've already done that. It's been treated as well.
Yes.
You know, when you look at it, we have the right and the wrong side.
This is the wrong side.
Yes, and this is the right side. Okay. How did you know that?
You know, I've done a little bit of no, I haven't. I just guessed. It just looks like it.
Yes. So you
there's a
can
difference.
tell the difference.
Yeah.
Yes. And usually you check the selvages.
The called what?
Selvages, the tip. You know, it's like when you weave a kente, the frills around the kente are the selvages.
Okay.
So that is what we have here. So this place is the selvage.
Selvages.
At the right side, the selvages are correct. Can you see the lines here? But at the wrong side, you see how it is turned. Can you tell the difference?
These white lines,
Yes,
the stitching?
and the frills, you see how they are lined, but when you turn it, or you
I think
can't
so.
tell.
Over time. I think I am, but I don't want to say that I am in case I'm not.
Okay.
Does that even
I
make
understand.
sense?
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
I
Oh,
do.
you're a great teacher, by the way.
Thank you. So now we have our bella or jutes on the table. Let's make room for this.
Okay.
So the next thing we need is this. We have to put this on this one. We are going to be working together.
Yes,
So,
of course.
Yes. So we'll have this here. This is the shape of the purse, the clutch purse you want to make.
This is the tops. This is the part you open.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll put the stud here. So this is when this comes in. We put it on it because you don't want to measure and have it shifting. If not, you won't get it accurate.
Correct.
Then you take your pen. I'll do.
Yeah, I can't draw, so you better do the sketching. I can glue. So what did you do with the leftover burlap?
Well, I'm trying to get them to make a doormat from the leftover. So
Like put the pieces together.
over the months, I've been packing the leftovers.
So resourceful. Okay, so we have our cutout.
Yes. So we'll fold this and put it aside.
Put that away for the doormat.
Yes. Then we have our stiff. You know, the stiff has two sides. One side that has some sort of starch. So, yes. So, what happens is we would have to iron out this. We'll put it on the stiff like this and iron it so that it sticks.
Oh, okay.
So, we'll do the ironing here.
Sure.
Pardon my space. So there are two ways of doing this. You can just put the fabric on the stiff and iron it out, or you can glue each side and have it done. So you take your glue, you spread a substantial amount on the burlap.
So the glue doesn't need to be hot?
No, it's not hot. Yeah. You don't cook or boil it. It's already, it's part of the polymerization process I told you about.
This word, you like this word?
It falls under that kind of category. You know, it's a scientific term for how some of these things are constructed or made.
Well, it's really cool that I like that you know all the terms.
You know, I this is what I do, so I need to know why it behaves in a certain way or not.
True.
Yes. So now we are coming to paste one side on the other.
Do we need to move this?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So we'll have it here.
All glued up.
Yep.
So you just make sure it's smooth.
Yes. If I was using a fabric like this, after this stage, I'll iron it out again. But we've already ironed the burlap. Yes.
Didn't even know you could iron burlap, to be honest.
You see how straight it's looking now? So now...
I don't even get my clothes this straight.
So we have to cut out the excess stiff.
Cut out the excess.
Yeah.
All around.
Yes.
Is there any reason? I noticed you work your way from this side.
Well,
are you left-handed?
No, I'm right-handed.
Or maybe
But
it's just
I use both.
So do we get very close?
Yes, because we already have the allowance with the burlap, so...
I did a decent job at cutting out.
Yes. So now this is when the cardboard comes in. Yes. So what would happen is
Did you cut this cardboard out?
Yes.
Perfectly traced.
you know, when you look at the bag you are making, then you can cut out the pattern. So this is the pattern I cut out for our bag.
By hand.
Because yes, it's going to look like this. So when you get the design of the bag, you study it and see how you can cut. The cutting is also a very technical part of the kind of job.
What, is there a word for that?
No, Melissa.
No, it's not. I just know. Truly, honestly, I'm not making fun. I love it. I love it. I think it's important. It shows how up to speed you are.
Thank you. Thank you. So this is when we have to remember we did some measurements here.
Yes.
We need to make sure that the cardboard sits right in the middle of it. So
what we're measuring the 1 inch, 1.5 inches.
Yes, so that this can sit right in the middle.
And you've been doing this for a long time, so
yeah,
you're pretty fast with these things. And then you gave me a little bit of information during the break that you'll be 3 years this year.
Yes.
July 6th.
Yes.
On my birthday.
Yes.
And it's also your birthday month.
Yes, my birthday is 10th. So 4 days from the business's anniversary is mine.
Can
so
you imagine?
it's a double celebration.
It's a double celebration.
Yes, yes. So you're all invited.
Clutches for everybody. Okay, no, I'm joking. Unless you pay for them.
All the excess stuff. And over here you need to take your time so that you don't cut into your bella.
It's probably not that easy with the glue.
So that's why I keep saying that working with recycled materials, you need to put in, it's like making a rice farm on the mountain. It doesn't mean it is not possible, but it is better to make it in marshy or low plains where there is more water. So if you make your rice farm on top of the mountain, it means you have to put in more effort of sending up water for the rice. That is what working with Bellap or the Flexi Banner is about. You put in more effort, more energy.
Okay, so you have gotten pretty far, very far actually. You're almost done.
Yes.
So the bag has been assembled. So what are you doing right now?
So
talk me through it.
Yes, right now I'm fixing the size for the clutch. So we did a sewing of the lining, and that's what we have here.
This is looking really good. I don't think I've seen a burlap bag before. I don't know, I don't remember.
Well, you see more at Trudie Arts and Craft.
Ooh.
So this lining was stitched onto the cardboard we had.
Let me take a look at it.
Yes.
I know I was supposed to help, but you did all the work. Wow.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
So now we fixed the size for the clutch, and this is how it's supposed to look when it is done. So we are going to fix our stud, then our purse is done.
So how do we get rid of certain blemishes?
Yes, we have tap and tie. Just dip cotton into it and try to wipe it off.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so let's get the finishing stages on.
So here, you have the wrong and the right size for the stud. So you open it up. So we are going to have one here and have the other one here.
It's the part that keeps it closed.
Yes.
You can close it.
Because now the bag is made entirely, it's ready. So it's magnetic, so you have to pull it apart.
Okay.
And so this is there are two sides to it, the right and the wrong.
So this is also with glue?
No, no, no. So this is where the knife comes in. So you have to mark. It shouldn't be too up, it shouldn't be too below. So just in the middle. So you take off the blemishes with the tap and tie. to go.
So then the very finished stage will be just taking off all the
Yes,
blemishes,
and trimming off the excess
and cleaning it up and
Yes,
everything.
yes.
But here you have a burlap clutch bag, clutch purse. Ladies, this is how you wear
You know,
it.
the touch of African print makes it
Lovely.
Yeah.
We wear like this. You know how we like to do like this. And you open it up, pull out your phone and all these things that ladies like to do. So here we have the clutch. Wow, you're super talented.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. So on this note, let's quickly talk about your social media so everyone can contact you for their special items.
Okay. So we have a running busy website, which is www.trudieartsandcraft.com. We're on Instagram. You have to follow us on Instagram as Trudie_arts_craft. We're on Facebook as well as Trudie Arts and Craft. Or you can call me or ask on 054-7304-323. I'll take that again. 054-7304-323 to walk in anytime and have a feel and touch of quality, because our slogan is quality redefined. So it means no matter the level of quality you might have experienced, we will redefine and reconstruct it for you here at Trudie Arts and Craft. So thank you.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Thank
Wow.
you.
On that note, thank you so much. Thank you for producing quality made in Ghana goods. Thank you for sharing some of your experiences, a lot of knowledge, a lot of scientific terms that I know I truly enjoyed. I truly enjoyed. I want to thank everybody at Trudie Arts and Crafts. Thank you for the great work. So you guys, you have to check them out. This is Gertrude right here, and we have our clutch bag. Yes, we do. Okay, guys, so I'm going to see you same time next week. This is Arts and Soul. You don't want to miss the next episode. I'll see you.
Soul, art and soul. Art and soul, art, soul, art and soul, art, yeah, soul, art and soul, art, soul.